What is up, everybody? Welcome to Snoopy Express. I'm going to be showing you how to dropshipping into Shopify using Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is a great place to make dropshipping from AliExpress inside the Shopify store. So if you want to link your Alibaba account inside your actual Shopify, what you wanted to do is to open Alibaba not directly, but you wanted to go inside your actual Shopify. So first of all, what I wanted to do is to sign into my actual Shopify store. As you can see, I'm already into my dashboard. So now let's focus into the left part where it says applications. So I'm going to hit into add apps. And now as you can see, we have picked for you. You don't want to focus here. Let's go and focus into Shopify App Store down in here. Now I want to look out for a dropshipper supplier. In our case, we want to look out for a specific one called Alibaba. So you focus into the upper side where it says keyword search apps, guides and more. I'm going to type Alibaba. Now, as you can see, we do have a bunch, but truly bunch of places where we can make some dropshippings. In my case, I wanted to focus into the one that says Alibaba Official. So, as you can see, we have the Alibaba here. The developer should be Alibaba. So you want to make sure that the actual developer is actually this one. So you don't want to download fake applications and all that. So now I'm going to focus into add applications. And then what I need to do is just to click into the link that says install app. So this app should be installed from Shopify, and between the merge from Alibaba and Shopify should be done automatically. So that's the reason why I wanted to download Alibaba from my Shopify and not directly from Alibaba, because it's going to be a little bit more hard. So now I'm going to just close this tab. Let's go back into Shopify. And now inside I'm going to install the application. Now just wait a few seconds here. And as you can see, I'm already inside Alibaba from the actual Shopify. So in this part, it's going to be asking to use your email address or a member ID. If you don't have one, you don't have to worry about that. Just focus into create an account. Now what I want to do is to choose the country and the region I'm currently from. Then I choose the trade role. Let's say that we are seller. And the email address, I'm going to choose this one. The login passcode, this should be the one. I'm going to be choosing exactly the same that I just did to sign into my actual Shopify. So then later on, have the company name, your full name, a telephone number with the area, and lastly, you need to verify and agree to the free membership agreement. So you just click in here and go for agree and register. Now that I have verified my account, to do this, you want to go into your email and then you want to type into the following code. And then you want to import that into Alibaba. So now you are inside Alibaba. So as you can see, we have a bunch of places, we have a bunch of ways that we can get started with. First of all, I'm going to go into the actual account, into getting started into the upper side. So as you can see, here it is, getting started. Here's going to be appearing an introduction video. If you want to see it, you are actually good to go. In my case, I'm going to just look out for products that I can get started with. So how can we get started here? How can we find like the best product to use it for importing that into our actual Shopify? So what I can totally suggest to you is to use categories and later on filter it. So let's say, for example, that I wanted to sell some sunglasses. If I go into the category, I wanted to look out for, let's say, for example, I'm going to scroll a bit down here and I have the eyewear. This is a short and amazing category that I can get started with. Now, as you can see, we do have the filters. Really important to choose filters so you can get more precise stuff for your customers, for your clients. So if I choose, for example, local US stocked, this one should be helping me to sell my products, let's say with much faster arrivals, and I don't want to tell people that are going to be waiting like, I don't know, maybe 2 months, 3 months for receiving the actual product. So I have the local US stocked, the category should be eyewear, and now into the filter by. Lastly, what I just want to do is to choose the supplier types. Now here into the supplier types, I want to import the one that says trade experience. So this one should be helping me to protect my orders just in case anything should be wrong or whatever. So then later on, as you can see, we do have a bunch of stuff. So what I want to do is to click into the product that I want to check it out. Here, as you can see, we do have the sunglasses for men and women, and into the right part, you can see that this one is a verified supplier. The registered is the trademarks, the store rating, and time delivery rate, response time, online revenue, and there we go. So if you check it out, the information about this product and you kind of like what you're seeing here, then we can proceed with going into add to import list. Now I'm going to go into the X mark. I'm going to go back. And then later on, I want to do exactly the same thing with more products. Once again, you want to check it out, the verified process, the process time, and all of that. So once you added all the elements that you wanted to see into your store, let's go into our import list. So if I go back, I'm going to go here into the left part where it says import list. And as you can see, we do have 1, 2, 3 stuff that we can add into our Shopify. So now before we connect this one, what I want to do is to edit my product before I post this. So let's go one by one. And to the very first one, I'm going to focus here and to edit your product. So the product name, let's go and do this a little bit more smaller. So let's go for glasses like this. The tags, let's go for glasses. And down here, you might see that automatically we have the product type and the collection should be the home page of my Shopify store. So as you can see, my Shopify should be added automatically from Alibaba. Now let's go into description. Actually, the description and the variants and the images should be just left by that because actually it looks really great. So just focused into post to store. Now that this one has been posted to store, I can do exactly the same thing with the other products. So I think that this actually looked great. So I'm just going to fill this one and post it to store like this. And lastly, I have this one as well. So once again, I think that it's actually looking great. So let's delete this element, choose the tags, and the collection should be homepage. And then you can go. You have the post to your actual store. So now what I want to do is to check it out my products. If I focus into the left part where it says my products, I should be seeing that my products has been posted into my actual store. As you can see, I don't have anyone yet because I just need to wait a few seconds there so I can see how it's going to be posted into my actual store. I'm going to go back into my Shopify. I'm going to keep into the X mark. And then later on, I'm going to focus into the left part where it says products. If I click them, I should see that I have 1, 2 products already been added into my actual store. And if I go into preview on your online store, here it should be appearing my products with the actual elements that we have just added, the specifications, the images, the description, and all of that. So as you can see, it wasn't that hard to use the Alibaba into our actual Shopify store. This is how we can do some drop shipping inside of Shopify. You can choose if Alibaba is not available into your actual country, you can choose other dropshipping suppliers. All of them are actually really great, but you want to verify that these suppliers have really great ratings on delivery times, great reviews, and all of that. So with that being said, guys, I think we have not reached into the very end of the video. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great tools of how you can get started with dropshipping of Alibaba inside Shopify. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Have lots of fun there. And with that being said, I will see you actually on the next video.